Good morning. Welcome to build day 25, and we're in the photo hallway. This is the last display that needs to get all its basic props in, and I consider this to be the hell, next to the water room, that is, the hell display. I've got to go through, get all the light boxes. I've got 5 of them hung and ready to go. And it's really not all that bad in here. It actually goes semi-quick. I got all the photos and stuff to get hung in here too. The reason why this is a hell display is because of the wiring. There's a crap ton of wiring in here between LED spots and the photos and what have you that need to be wired up to power. Which I won't be doing that part today. That's a couple of days away. On the docket for today is getting the light boxes and the photos all hung and in place. Once that's done, stage 2 will officially be done, and we'll be moving on to stage 3, which is what I call all the AC stuff, or household current, or alternating current. No, AC, not air conditioning. It's cool enough out here. It just hit 40 degrees finally. It's nippy, which is why Ram is wearing his winter coat. When we get into stage 3, I've got to get the power pole hooked up. I got to get the trunk lines into place. Downstairs, all mixed in with all the electronics and stuff, I've got a lot of household current AC stuff that needs to be brought out, put in their display, so I can figure out where I need to run my electrical lines at. So we'll be focusing on that today after we get done with this. Oh, and I gotta clean my shop up. My shop's getting to the point where I can't find things anymore. So before we start stage 3, I'll probably take a couple of minutes or about a half hour or so to get the shop cleaned up and things sorted out, and I can figure out what's what. But that's what's on the docket for today. Breakfast of the day, oatmeal with raisins and brown sugar and a little bit of cream over the top. Whatever you want to drink. So with that, we are going to get the day. Figured I'd give you a look at the photo hallway. Not wired like everything else. And then the display for this area. Sue Ann still needs to get costuming on these guys if she decides to do it. That's her bivouac, however it's pronounced. And there's the exit to get out. Now, with this done, stage 2 is now complete. I just spent some time cleaning up the front porch, putting away the miscellaneous tools, cleaning up the shop so I can get around. We are now on to stage 3. Stage 3 consists of some of the tubs that they have electronics and stuff in them downstairs. Also has a lot of AC items, flame pots and that sort of thing. I need to get those out here, get that stuff into place. I also need to get the power pole, which is my next job, out, hooked up, so the power station is 100% working. And I've got all my circuits. I also need to get my trunk lines in and then start running the AC. AC again, household current. I need to get that all that stuff ran and plugged in. I do not know from this point on today what type of footage that you're going to get. Once we get into doing low voltage, all the LED lights and anything that takes low voltage, like the book here, I do that display by display by display. So you'll get a look at that every evening once we get into that. As far as the AC goes, though, it's like one item in one display, another item in another I am not going to go through and start shooting one items at a time. So I'm not sure what footage you're going to get. But I am going to put the camera down and get to work. The more I get done, the quicker we get done. Okay, I'm not moving very quick today. I'm taking it a little bit easier now that all the props are out. But we have gotten some work done. I made it out into the shop back there, got it cleaned up, and we've got the power pole in place, hooked up, and working. Now with this up and working, that means my power station up here on the front porch is fully operational. I can do both household current 110 and low voltage right from here. And right now the only household current thing I've got on is the blow up circuit. And that's running the 2 blow ups out front. And Savannah and I were talking, we just remembered we have one more blow up to put up yet, the Spider. And we're not sure if we're going to put it up or where we're going to put it. We also, with Morgan's help, got the 4 tubs of household current, aka AC stuff, up here, along with a few low voltage items, like the second one up from the bottom has LED candles in it that need to be placed. But there's stuff for the graveyard, the witch, the pirate, the gypsy, and the clown room in those 4 tubs I need to get into place before I can start actually hooking up the AC stuff. And that's what I'm going to start doing now, just starting to get all this stuff out into the haunt, into its position, and go from there. Alright, I haven't made it too far. Swan just called dinner. Ram's been taking it kind of slow and easy today. I was out here early this morning to get the photo hallway done, and after that, just like, screw it. There's a certain show on TV I've been wanting to watch, so I went and took an hour off, watched TV, sat on my butt smoking cigars and watching TV. Came out here, putzed around a little bit more, got the power pole in, cleaned up the shop, and it's like, hold it, prime time free. There's stuff on that. I went in, watched another hour. And stuff. I've lost probably about 3 hours today just from sitting on my butt watching TV. Not worrying about it. But we had a stack of 4 tubs here. Went through, got everything I needed out of that one except for the light bulbs. And light bulbs are the last thing I'm going to do out of that tub, and then they can be put away. This one has some spider stuff, some clown stuff, some gypsy stuff, what have you, and I just got done getting the electrical out of that tub for the clown. I'm ready to do the spider display now. There's a couple of things in there I can use over in the spider area. I'll do that after dinner. I think I'm going to take a long dinner too. Like I said, I'm not rushing it today. We've been going pretty hot and heavy on this now, and I'm going to slow my pace down a little bit. Let my body recoup and recover as it can. I still have not gotten the trunk lines in. Those will probably end up waiting for tomorrow, I'm thinking. Or I might put one in tonight. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how things go. Once those 2 tubs, that one and that one are done and out of here, I still need to go downstairs. I have more electronic stuff downstairs. I have a computer power supply I use to power the windshield wiper motor on the ship's wheel. I've got to find that, get it out here. Plus I got the 4 security cameras I need to put in. And we're going to put one out the front gate, one at the exit to the mausoleum, which is the air blaster. The other 2... actually 2 of them are going on the mausoleum, and then the 4th one is going to be going over in the clown area. I want to try to get people's reaction to the hammering clown when the water erupts. That always gets some squeals too. So we're going to play around with camera angles this year, so it might have some interesting scare footage. But that's going to be after dinner, probably. It's going to take a while to sort through the stuff and figure out what's going where. But right now it's dinner time. It's happy hour. And this is a special happy hour. I've been going through every 5-6 days and marking off, watching the vlogs to see which drinks I've listed, so I can put a check mark by them so I don't repeat them. I do it every 5-6 days. This time it's been 10 days. And I got to noticing there was 2 nights I forgot to do a happy hour. So tonight I'm going to make up for it. We're going to get you buzzed. We're going to get you drunk. We're going to get you comfortable. You're going to feel no pain tonight. Not only are you going to get 1 drink, you're going to get 3 drinks. That way we're all caught up. Now the first drink has a really interesting name. And I should have did it, use this one when we were doing the maze on the driveway. Why, you ask? Because it's called Sex in the Driveway. Peach schnapps, blue Curaçao, vodka or white rum, and Sprite. Sex in the Driveway. And there are so many things I can say on that one, but I think we won't. We'll try to keep it somewhat family orientated. Next one, I'm just going to go down the list. Next one, for your second drink, a Caribbean rum punch. Lemon rum, triple sec, grapefruit juice, coconut milk, pineapple juice, kombucha, 10 large juice cubes, ice, and garnished with a cherry and pineapple chunk. And then your third one for tonight, to really get you feeling good, a Malibu Sunset. Ice cubes, pineapple or orange juice, or both, Malibu coconut rum, grenadine, and Maraschino cherries garnished with pineapple and or orange slices. Now, you take 3 of those, mix up each drink in a 16-ounce glass, and guzzle all 3. I guarantee you, by the time you're done, you're not going to be feeling a thing. Okay, end of the day wrap up. Normally you have another segment between happy hour and end of the day wrap up. Not really anything to show. I got, a few AC lights up over in the Spider area. We got the water misters in, and 2 in the Gypsy, 1 in the Pirate, 1 in the Witch, and a couple other little doodads. Not really worth vlogging, wasting time vlogging. I did have 4 containers out here with AC stuff in it. I'm down to that one, and the only reason why that one's still out here is because it has light bulbs in it. I need to sort them out, for which lights go to which thing and get them put in. Not doing it in the dark. It can wait. I can do that tomorrow. Not bad. We finished stage 2 today. Got the photo haul done. And we started on stage 3. We got my shop cleaned, which technically isn't part of stage 3. And we got the power pole put in, and we started putting out AC stuff. So I can start running electrical cords to that after I get the trunk lines in, which will be tomorrow. On the docket for tomorrow, I gotta get those light bulbs put in. I still need to find the power supply for the ship's wheel. It's in one of the tubs down in the basement. I'm going to have to go digging for that tomorrow before I get out here. Plus, I have the 4 security cameras to put in. Those are all AC items, so I got to get those in. Once that stuff's done, we'll get the trunk lines put in and then get them wired up to the trusty old power station so I can have them under control. And then we'll drag out our extension cords and we'll start getting all the AC stuff plugged in. A day, maybe 2. You know, it depends on how fast things are moving and what the weather's like. Get that done, then we'll be on to stage 4, and that's the low voltage, and that's the one that takes about a week to do, week and a half. Oh, I just saw something else. Another stage 3 item. The black lights in the water room. I totally forgot about those. Those have got to get wired up too. In fact, I got to get them out of the attic so I can put them in. So it may take a little bit longer before I get to the trunk lines tomorrow. Oh well. Hey, at least I'm remembering this stuff instead of opening day. It's like, oh shit, I forgot to bring that. Anyway, it's a little after 8. I'm going to call it quits. I do have some video work to do. I went through and, oh God, back in August, got all my video footage together for all the different projectors in my haunt. I'm having trouble with 2 of them, and I think I know what it is. I think the projectors only handle up to a certain size of a file. I've got one file, I think it's with a photo op. It's 4 hours long. I ended up having to cut it in 2 just to get it to load onto the USB stick. My footage for the graveyard is a big one too, and it's about an hour long, and we tried using it when we were testing to see where to put the frame at for the projection screen, and we were getting an error message saying file not supported. I checked the file, it's an MP4 file, so it should play. I think it's the size of it is too big, so I'm going to have to get in and edit both of those down a little bit further. So instead of having 1 or 2 files, I'll have 3 or 4, you know, break it down for the smaller files, and the projector should handle it. But that takes some editing and takes some time. So I might mess with that tonight too. Or I just might get lazy and space out on TV, which sounds awfully good too. Anyway, guys, one of these days I'm going to have to get that video footage done prior to opening. And one of these days I'll get to it. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.